Okay, so we were going to set up a crafting terminal, but again, I need to extend... Oops. I need to extend my... Oh, I broke my cable. I broke it, man! Gotta be careful. This pick... Maybe I should use this. It's not so juicy as the pick. Alright, so for now, I think that we'll probably gonna leave this exposed for now, because I think we're gonna be... We gotta do that. We're gonna bring this over. We'll put this crafting terminal right on the edge here. Right here. I want to put it like that. Now that should be the crafting terminal. Okay, so what this does, if you can see here, MEC terminal, right? Not to be confused with the ME terminal. ME terminal is basically your one giant network of chests and inventory that you can search here and pull items out. Now this MEC terminal, which is a crafting terminal, you can see it's like kind of like a project table. But you've got access to the whole network here. I mean, you've got access to the whole network and your crafting. So if you're going to be doing a lot of assembly stuff, you can do it right in here, which makes it nice. The only thing is, trying to do this, you don't have the question mark anymore, to where you can actually overview. You have to kind of know what you're building or go back and forth. So that's the crafting terminal. I guess we could probably... That's pretty ugly right there, and you're going to be able to see that. You got to watch out for the things you can see. Ends up, you looking down there, it kind of looks ugly like that dirt. I don't know. Am I really going to be staring down there? Not really sure. So now we have... I'm pretty sure we're going to want to continue that on over there, because I do want to build one of those assemblers over here. So if we look at some of the items that we need for the containment wall, so we're going to need a lot of these. So we need gold, iron, we need some quartz crystals. Let's see. All right, let's get in here and let's go with iron. Pull out a stack of 64. We're going to need some iron bars. What else did I say we needed? We needed gold. We need gold. I like gold. Pull out a stack of 64 of gold. And then we need some quartz crystals. Oh, I already had some. That's okay. All right. Now if we go, you know what? I'd like to put down a regular crafting table. I'm going to put down a regular crafting table right here, just because I like to be able to see the recipes, And for some reason it doesn't really work in the what do you call it? Should we make how many of these should we make? I don't know how many I need. I'm going to make 30 of them. Cuz you kind of need a lot of these things is the crazy thing. I'm not going to have enough iron. How many do I need? If you make 4x4, alright, let's just grab some more iron. Another stack and another stack. And then we're going to need some more gold. Another stack and another stack. Oh, my inventory is getting pretty full. Inventory is getting full. Alright, so we needed quartz crystals in the middle. We were making the containment walls. We need gold, and then we need iron, like such. Looks like I'm making 32 of them. All right, 32 of the containment walls, right? Now we need to make some heat vents. The heat vents, these are all a part of the assembler, right? It's like a big, giant, I don't know, it looks maybe like a supercomputer or something, right? So these things here, good thing I don't need crystals. I don't want to keep burning through the old crystals. I don't know, they're not the easiest thing to find. Let's just put it that way. Let's make 16 of these. All right, so we have 16 of the heat vents. I'm going to need to make some more cable. Now we need some crafting CPUs. So we've got containment walls, heat vents, and we need to make some of these crafting CPUs. So I do have some glowstone dust. I do have some chips. Looks like maybe we'll make 5 of these things. Dude, seriously, am I out of iron already? This stuff is pretty iron intensive, if you can see. All right. Yep, I'm gonna need more iron. Iron, man. Now, hopefully, like once I get going on this stuff, that it'll be a little bit easier rather than you see what I'm having to do, kind of go back and forth between these. I'm hoping that I can get set up to where it's not quite as difficult to. The whole idea behind this is to make crafting stuff a lot easier, and I'd like to get to the point where I actually can auto craft stuff. That's my ultimate goal here, is to auto craft. All right, how many of those did that give us? Where are they? 5 crafting CPUs. Okay. Now the last thing that we need, I believe, are the pattern. What's it called? The pattern provider, I think. Pattern. Where are you? Pattern encoder. Pattern provider. Yeah, pattern provider. So we need more redstones. Redstone diamond chipset. Redstone diamond chipsets, please. All right. Whoa! I knew I was gonna fall in that hole. I knew it when I put it there. I'm like, dude, you're gonna fall in that hole. Okay, ME pattern provider. So, what do we need? Let's make 2 of these things. 2 of these guys. So 2. Luckily, I have most of the stuff here. And 2 of these. All right, so 2 ME pattern providers. All right, that should be what we need to make. What do I have? Flax seeds? You know, I need to dump some of this stuff back in here. Let's put the dirt back in here, some cobble, some marble brick, flax seeds. You can have it, man. Got gold. I think I need most of the rest of this stuff. I don't need the ender pouch anymore. All right, here's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with the assembler walls and the heat vents, pattern providers, and these crafting CPUs. Now, you got to build this thing. It's like a big. I wonder how big I should build it. Maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about 5? Now, maybe 4. I think maybe we'll start off with 4. 4 by 4. I think that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we make the pattern like this, and then we have to go 4 by 4 by 4. So 1, 2, 3. You have to outline the edges of this whole thing like this. Right? And here. Am I going to run out of these things? Probably. Most likely. It's my luck. No way. Did I have the perfect amount for a 4x4? Okay, so now heat vents. Heat vents go in... Can I not get it? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Heat vents go in the sides. Like this. These are all heat vents. Heat vents in the top. Heat vents in the bottom. I'm going to need more heat vents. I need what? 4. I need 8 more heat vents. Bars, cable, and iron. Do I have all that stuff? I have... Need bars. I need more cable. I've got the iron. I think I'm... This cable. Let's see. Iron. Bars. Take those. And then the cable... Really use a lot of this stuff. Take out all 29 of them. What did I say? I needed about 8 of these things. So... Heat vents. And I hope I'm building this right. I'm not like 1000% on these things, so I need 8. So let's just do it like that. Using one item to limit the ones you make. That bar right there. 8. All right. Hopefully that's all I need. All right. So inside here, we want to take the pattern providers and the crafting CPUs. Now the crafting CPUs will make the process go faster, and then the pattern providers, these will give us storage space for patterns. And I think each one is 50 something, like 54, 64, 50, in the 50s. So let's see, if we put 2 pattern providers in here, and then the rest will be crafting CPUs. No, like that. I'm not going to have enough crafting CPUs. I need one more crafting CPU. All right. So we'll fill this in. We'll fill this in. Now we need a crafting CPU there and then a heat vent. So one more CPU, please. And that was the redstone diamond chipset, and I have that. Yes, yes, I have that. CPU, please. I just need es numero uno, just 1. 22. You guys saw that. All right, and a chip. 1 chip, please. Okay, so we'll put our CPU in there, and then the last heat vent. And you see how it changed? It changed form. Nice. All right, give us some cable, please. Now what we need to do is we need to run a cable. Oh, I was using the hand that feeds you, because that my pick is just a little bit bonkers. All right, so we should be able to run this cable right over to it. Come right up into it, like, oops, not like that, like that. Boom! Boom shakalaka! That's really what I like about this thing is like, it really is like a network. I mean, connecting all this stuff, like this could be Ethernet cable for all we know. And it's the digital representation of all of our ores, our resources, and different things. And now we just plugged it into this thing that looks like, I don't know, a supercomputer. We got it plugged into the supercomputer. So if we right click on this thing, you can see it's an ME molecular assembler chamber. And it looks like we have 2 pattern providers. 2 of 2, see that? Here's the first set of slots. So if you count these up, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 54. 54 slots times 2. So we have 2. Those were the 2, what were they? Pattern providers that we put in here. So what we need now is to make some blank patterns. These blank patterns, I believe, is what we need now. Blank pattern, please. Okay, so how many of these should we make? Let's see. Blank patterns. Let's make, I don't know. I don't have any glass on me. Oh, nice. All right, glass, please. Glass. Give me cocoa a pop. I don't know if I need 2, but whatever. What were we making? Blank patterns. All right, blank patterns now. So just throw a bunch of this stuff in here. We're going to be limited by our glowstone, I believe. All right. Those in there and some glass. All right. So how many can we make here? Not very many. 6. All right, we'll make 6 then for right now. We'll make more later. So we have ME blank patterns, right? Now what these are, I believe that this is kind of like a recipe, right? It's a note. Think of it as a note. A notepad I'm holding in my hand. And on this notepad, I will write the recipe to craft something, okay? Let's say I want to craft, I don't know, something, anything. The thing I'm thinking about doing, because I'm hooked up to a macerator, I want to see if I can craft what it thinks is crafting iron dust. I don't know if it works that way. I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We need... But to use this thing, we need to be able to encode it. So what we need is a pattern encoder right there. All right, so iron, conversion matrix, and a crafting table. Perfect. We got that. We got that, right? We've got a crafting table, we've got conversion matrix, and we've got iron. All right, so pattern encoder is what we want to make now. And we just need to make one of these, I think. If I need more, I'll make more later. I don't think I would need more than one, right? Pattern encoder. Nice. ME pattern encoder. Now, we're going to want to put this... Should I put these on the ground? I could just set this next to this, right? All right, there it is. So that, remember, these connect together. So that should be part of the network just because I have it attached there. All right, so what do I want to make? What do I want to make? What do I want to make? See, you put a recipe in here, and then you encode it with the blank pattern, and then you put this pattern then into the assembler, and now that's part of your... What would be good? What do we make a lot of? What I should do is encode making this cable right here. The ME cable. That's what I should do. But I don't know if I can do that yet, if I have enough stuff. Okay, so to make the cable... where's that one pattern? Here we go. We need quartz fiber. We would need to do this. Quartz fiber and 2 redstone. And then that would make ME cable. But we need to be able to make quartz quartz fiber first. So we need... Do you hear my voice going right there? The deuce. Oh, sorry about that. And these last 2 episodes kind of been a lot. I didn't want to do all this stuff off camera though, because this is a major part of this whole network that I'm trying to build here. So let's try and do this first. Glass and quartz dust is going to make us one of these. So what I want to do first is I want to make one so I have it, right? I want to make one. And then some dust. So now we have some quartz fiber. Now, what we want to do is go into our pattern encoder and let's encode this. All right. Here we go. So you can see it knows, once I built the recipe here, it knows that this is going to make quartz fiber. So what I need to do is put a blank pattern in here and encode that pattern. Now look what it does. Encoder assembly pattern, 4 quartz fiber, 6 glass, or to make 4 quartz fiber cables with 6 glass and 3 quartz dust. So we have that now. But we need to make... Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this right here is the thing. We need to make... I need some redstone. Redstone, please. Do I make 2 patterns? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on this one, so I'm going to guess here. But what I want to do is also be able to do this. I want to be able to make ME cable like that. Let's encode that. Now we have 2 of these. If we put these in here... Okay, so it's showing that now we have 2 patterns put in here. Now, you could fill up all these patterns and then all these patterns. And that's just, this is just a 4x4. You can build these things bigger if you want. I figured for now, this is, I don't know. You can see that the difficult part about this, the monotonous part, is you have to build all of these patterns, right? You want to figure out what are the things that you use a lot of. Obviously, the things I've been using a lot of in this episode, in the last episode, is the ME cable. So why not? First thing I want to try and auto craft is ME cable. And I developed the patterns. Now you can see that the ME cable is a 2-step process. So I'm not sure if I'm going to just be able to go into the crafting and choose ME cable, or do I have I'm going to find out if we have to choose making the fiber first, and then we choose making the ME cable. So, whoa, where'd I go? That's what we're going to try now.